Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector. Happy Friday to everybody. Another week is over. Another weekend is here. We are just cruising along. We're at the NBA Finals are going on. We've got Major League Baseball playoffs are, getting through with the wild card rounds, and it's going to be a really cool playoff system, I think. I really like it, by the way. I like more teams being involved. That means more fans are involved. That means more cities are involved. I think it's something they should adopt permanently in terms of the playoff structure, but they didn't ask me, so I don't know if they're going to keep doing that. In terms of football's happening, I mean, it's a great time to be a sports fan because there's just a lot going on, so it's pretty great. And it's all condensed, right? It's all been compressed because we had essentially, 6 months of nothing, 5 months of nothing, whatever it was, and now so everything's getting just jam-packed, which is great as a sports fan. And because of all that, you're seeing the sports card market as we, look, no shocker here, no news flash. 2020's just been just crazy in terms of everything regarding the hobby. And so I want to talk about a topic here in a second that kind of hits on that and kind of brings it to me like, oh my gosh, really? Even this is an issue. And that's what these are here for. They'll help me out here in a second. But first, I got a couple things to show real quick. I got a little package from Eric, who on YouTube is known as the Card Closet. And he sent me a note. He sent me a snowman note. So it's only October. I don't, it's not Christmas time, but whatever. Hey, Mike, here are the Card Show embossed cards and some playing cards. Enjoy. So Eric on YouTube is a set collector mainly, and he said he had these cards and he wanted to send them to me, and I said, you bet. Because back in the 90s, and 2000s, I totally remember this, that Pacific, they were trying to make a name for themselves, and they'd go to all these different shows, and they would take their cards, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let's see if you can get the embossing. Oop, there we go. There's the embossing. And so they'd go to a show. This is from Montreal. Usually they put the date, or something like that. And like this would be an actual parallel. So if you were a team collector or player collector or whatever, this is my favorite one, the Ivan Rodriguez, and it's embossed. So that's going to go into the Pudge collection. And they do it for every little show that they had. I thought that was interesting. And Eric said he had a few of those to send me. And then I love the, I used to buy these. I used to buy the whole set, the baseball aces. They're just playing cards with, players on them. Nolan Ryan's in it. So that was really cool of Eric to send those to me. So thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. I got a slab. The hiatus I've been living up to the hiatus. I've been picking up a few things, but to me, the deals have been harder to find. And it's not that the cards are harder to find. Again, you can find any card you want. Are you willing to pay it? And I've been just getting a couple of 58s. I got this 58 Topps Warren Spahn All-Star card. Again, the first year of All-Star cards, so that's super neat. Needed that for my 4-decade set. And then, here we go. Let's just get into it. I think there is a pending Cardpocalypse. And what I mean by that is at some point, the craziness surrounding modern cards is going to crash. I'm not saying it's today or tomorrow or next year. It could be a while. I'm not saying this can't last for a while. But nothing stays up forever. And to me, the absolute, lunacy around the modern sports card market, I get it on vintage, quite frankly. I really do. That makes way more sense to me because of the scarcity of it versus modern. And you're just seeing so much money flood into the hobby and all of this. Nobody can find retail. It's very scarce. And that's true. And this week it came home to me more than usual because I'm not usually out hunting for boxes, so I don't see the craziness happening, and it doesn't really affect me, quote unquote, my hobby life day to day in terms of being able to pick up new product. But one thing that I do every year that is one of those fun days of the year for me is getting a Topps sealed complete set. And it's been a part of my hobby life for at least picking up the set every year and kind of doing that for 15 years or so. And prior to that, I had a bunch of sets, but they were just hand collated that I had done, and I started picking up older sets, and I filled out my Topps set run all the way back to 1973 when I was born, and I love that part of my collection. I love knowing that I have a base Topps card, every base Topps card from 1973 to 2019. This year, 2020, the factory sets, Norman, the factory sets came out on Wednesday, on the 30th. And so today is the October 2nd. I'm going to let Norman just bug out of here. And I can't find them anywhere. They're sold out online. Walmart and Target are the two typical distributors. You can also buy them at hobby shops. We're talking about Topps complete sets. In the past, this has been something that literally was so easy to find. They would have dozens and dozens of them. They would have different kinds, an all-star game variation of this or that variation, a Target exclusive, a Walmart exclusive, you name it. You could find them anytime you wanted to. In fact, they usually stayed on the shelves. Sometimes you could pick up the next year's, the previous year's set all the way through the next year. Maybe even 2 years worth of going back and buying an old set. They sat on the shelves unbought that long. Not in 2020. Not this year. I've been to 3 Walmarts, 2 Targets, and can find none of them. Online, I have it where it gives me the alert if an item comes back in stock. I'll get an email, and I'll literally go the next 2 minutes and look, and they're already gone. Whatever, allotment of new sets that they were offering literally are gone and sold out. This is Topps complete sets. I just keep going back to that. Oh my gosh, really? We're talking about kind of the simplest thing you can get. It's just a factory set. And so I have, there's 19 and 18. I have a couple of 17s here. You can't see them, but 16 and 15, 14, all the way back, right? I did open last year's 18s. There were some, I was trying to look for a nice foil board cards. There's some foil board parallels in these and some big rookies, right? So, but I still have the set. What's cool about the factory set, and maybe people are catching on to this, but you get every card. So whatever big rookies there are in any given year, you're going to have that card. For this year, you're going to have a Bo Bichette and a Luis Robert and a whoever and whatever, Jordan Alvarez, whomever. All of them are in there. And they're likely in really good shape because they haven't been touched. They're in a nice, cardboard and plastic coffin, cellophane coffin. So, a lot of people say, well, why collect complete sets? Why not open them, put them in binders, stuff like that? I have enough loose cards where I just like having the complete set. Well, one thing Topps is doing this year, I think it's with Walmart exclusive, they have all these different parallels, these complete set parallels, numberings and all that kind of stuff. So the chase is real. It's not just a complete set anymore, potentially. It could be just a complete set, but has the potential to be more. So maybe that is a driver in the popularity of the factory sets. Grading is certainly a factor, I think. People buying the complete set, cracking it open, taking either the rookies out themselves, the image some of them have image variations. I don't know what, let's see what this one, this is the Target one from last year. So it's got a exclusive chrome greatest card reprints. The 18, like I said, this one at least has the foil board rookies in it. or cards, not rookies. It's the whole set. 5, I think, parallels or something like that. So anyway, that's fascinating that I can't find a simple basic Topps complete set. So what do you do if you're a guy like me? Do you go out on the secondary market? Do you go pay prices where they're retailing right now at Target for $59.98? Does that sounds right? And I think the Walmart, where you have that parallel stuff, is $79, which is still, like, what does this say on it? $49.99. And for a long time, they were $39.99. So it's not like they should be crazy, crazy expensive. And yet they are this year. Welcome to 2020. So I'm just going to wait it out. Eventually, I will be able to get one. Eventually, I will be able to, fill that hole, because I'm the completionist, crazy guy that has to try to complete everything. And most collectors with that mindset are, I'm not just going to leave 2020 out. I will get one eventually, and maybe I'll have to pay up for it. I don't know. I certainly hope not. I hope I can just find one like I do every year at Target or Walmart, and do it that way. But who knows? Crazier things have happened this year. So that is my newest, kind of sign that the Cardpocalypse is upon us. That Topps complete sets are impossible to find. Who would have ever thought? But who would have ever thought everything else would have happened this year? That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. We'll talk to you soon. Keep collecting.